Bullock. At forward, 6'10", number 42, forward, 6'7".
We have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Walker in at the center, locking down the middle. Can't connect from short range. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The kick out to Brown. Walker in the post. Headed by Porzingis. And Walker throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Doncic from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum a screen. Walker the pass to Tatum. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Dallas is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now, here's Walker. Coming off a solid outing against Miami.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Boston. And Doncic gets it to go.
You know, often once LUKA gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Porzingis against Walker. Back to Tatum. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Walker is screen on Doncic. Schroeder against
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in this game. Most guys do that.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And for Dennis Schroeder, playing in the NBA was a promise fulfilled to his dearly departed father.
Greg, how about this? As a young man, he swore to his dad that he'd make it. And after his dad's passing, Dennis discovered a note from his dad encouraging him to continue to follow his dream.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Walker, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Brown is checked in for the Mavericks. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Walker goes in to the paint. The kick out to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Passes it to Walker. And it's blocked by Brown.
Boston foul.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is... The Celtics with the lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Robert Williams, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Here's Pritchard. Walker in the post. Runs and covering, and finished off by Walker.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Bullock after the basket by Boston. Pass to Brunson. Porzingis sets the pick for Brunson. Shot. No good off the back of the rim. Boston leading by 3. Tatum with a screen on Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to match. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different. Three-point shooting game, you don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Here's the pass to Brunson. Now here's Bullock. Defense right on him. He can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Shoots over Walker. Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Down low from 11 feet away. Tatum no good.
The inside just a bit for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Porzingis with the ball. Out guarded by Tatum. Tatum against Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low. in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work. Look at Tatum. Get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names and making statements.
Brunson scanning the floor to the middle. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And with this being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pritchard passes to Walker. Shoots a fader. The kick out to Williams. Tatum on the wing. 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Heat. Stolen by Walker. And at the top of the key, Williams. Back to Walker. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Celtics. Brunson against Schroeder. Now here's Bullock. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas again missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Left side, Tatum. Got a piece of it. Out left to the wing. They double-team Walker. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Smart misses. Mavericks trailed by 9. And here's Bullock. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball and getting points from close range. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brown's checked in for Porzingis. Celtics have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there are nights for the free throw line.
And the dunk by Doncic.
You know, what makes LUKA so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
And Dwight Powell continuing.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
Now they're starting to rub it in. Build up. Here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Bullock kicks to Powell. Doncic outside. Hardaway with it. 17 points in his last outing. Rejected by Walker.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Boston making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's Richardson in for Marcus Smart. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Out of time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Doncic has got 27 points. Walker in the post. Brown's there. Brown with it. Picked up by Brown. And it's Brown missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Doncic outside. Driving inside. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. Good on the shot. Hardaway's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Brown outside. The shot's good. Assist by Walker. Brown's got 17.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Schroeder against Doncic. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Powell kicks to Bullock. Over Richardson. Will not go. This is off the front eye.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. At the elbow, it's Brown. He kicks it to Bullock. Over Richardson. And it's Bullock missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, he'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side. And that can always...
And so, Boston Celtics up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Boston Celtics.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too, and I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work.
Next up, the power rankings. Let's take a peek at which teams are at the top of the association.
Take a look here.
Thanks for us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LUKA Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. Walker's checked in for the Celtics. The Mavericks have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Dwight Powell is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in a 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. A pass to Porzingis. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And all month long, he's been fantastic, and now he's been named the Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bullock's checked in.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Doncic, rebounded by the Celtics. Walker's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Walker in the post. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trailed by 14. Doncic with a screen on Tatum. Pass to Doncic. Knocks it loose and taken away by Brown. And they're moving it up. Left side, Tatum. Back to Walker. Doncic with the steal. Now Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Passes to Bullock. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Tatum at the elbow. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 11 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Doncic outside. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And the dunk by Walker.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude tonight. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 35 in the game.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Misses the 3. Average by 13.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jason Tatum. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 26 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And you can't.
The Mavericks have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
At the line for your Mavericks. LUKA Doncic. Shooting.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
The potential that Tatum still possesses is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Here's Brunson. Out to Hardaway. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. The three. The bound. That one, no good. Bound wide open. And he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And at the end of the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick of this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with a entire new group here. Walker's checked in for Horford. Robert Williams comes in for Parker. Enes Kanter's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jason Tatum and for Nesmith. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Robert Williams, Jaylen Brown out there with Tatum. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Walker in at the center position. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
When you play with LUKA now, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Walker the pass to Tatum.
Oh my
great
goodness! That was special.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And it's Celtics clear he's been a little out of control. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
At the line for the
Clark, we
Celtics.
know injury prevents huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tatum's got 36.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic outside. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot off the backboard.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And it's
Man. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Doncic right side. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Now, here's Bullock. Richardson covering. Doncic right side. Pass to Porzingis. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Walker the pass to Pritchard. Outside Williams. Here's Walker, guarded by Porzingis. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 15 points in just the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy side like that.
Porzingis inside, guarded by Walker. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum with a screen on Porzingis to the inside. A second chance effort, and there's the bucket from Tatum.
Outstanding work on the glass by Tatum, and quickly he turns the rebound into points.
The Mavericks shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Walker dishes to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 38 points for Walker.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Doncic defense is right there. The shot rejected by Walker.
And so it's going to end up in the record books. Wow, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way.
And it sure is. It's just the 2 gamers in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.